Did you see the Florida Project?
Yes, I did. I saw that a couple of weeks ago, and I thought that was wonderful.
What a great movie! Oh, so great. I was a fan of Sean Baker's last movie, Tangerine. I thought that the parts, dealing particularly with the girls on the street were good. There was a little subplot with one of their guys and trouble at home and stuff that I didn't think worked. But this movie works completely 100% all the way through. And also, like his last movie was shot on a famously shot on an iPhone. This one is shot in 35, and so what? And it's wonderful too because, this would be the type of movie like you might expect, sort of like American Honey or something like that, where you would expect this story, which takes place at a Florida motel that's peopled by a lot of lower income families and so forth.
Right.
And they're just right outside of Disney World in Orlando, Florida, or Disneyland or whatever it is. And it's as plotless a movie as you can almost possibly have because there is literally no plot in it. It's just a slice of life movie that's set over one summer and follows this young girl, Mooney, who's played by Brooklyn Prince, in a fantastic, lead performance. She's, 6 or 7 years old, as is, a lot of the cast. And she's living there with her mother, who is turning tricks and doing various scams to keep them alive. The mother is played by Bria Vinate. She's very good in it. And of course, the manager of the property is played by Willem Dafoe, and he's fantastic. It's nice to see him playing a character that's rather normal, at least. I mean, he's kind of known for doing, kind of out there characters in most of his movies,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But, so this one was a rather benign character that's actually, sort of the father figure on the property. It's funny. It's called the Florida Project, and I was thinking, what a strange title. It sounds like something that's like they haven't figured out the title of it yet.
Right.
And like this was a working title. But then while I was watching the movie, I was like, this is the project. This is a project. Like a I don't know, for lack of a better word, a ghetto or whatever. It's the projects. So it's like, this is the Florida Project. So I finally got it midway through the movie. But
right.
Boy, what a beautiful movie! It's so beautiful. You would think, oh, this is going to be a slog. It's going to be trashy and horrible and really downbeat. It is, it knows all of those things are part of this world. But yet it manages to be incredibly colorful, widescreen, 2:3:5 ratio, beautiful colors, purples and reds and oranges and greens and all sorts of just popping right out there. Those colors. The cinematography is by Alexis Zabe. Or Zabi, maybe. I'm not sure. And the film editing, which is fantastic, because you got to figure this is not a screenplay-driven movie. I don't think.
Not at all. Like American Honey. I mean, like American Honey. I mean, you're absolutely right. I saw.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like they would have had. There's a lot of improv that must have gone on with the kids and so forth, And in that, you've got to pay attention to the film editing, because there had to have been a lot of footage that they shot on this movie that they had to go through in order to whittle it down to what it is now. But it's the perfect length. It's the perfect pace, and it's even though it doesn't have a plot, it keeps you very, very connected into to what's going on. There's the sense of danger is around every corner, sort of on the edges of everything. Right. There's a lot of joy in the movie. This movie has more smiling and laughing and fun in it than almost
you would ever expect.
Yes,
I mean,
yeah.
But that's a great examination of childhood, I think. I really do have to agree with a lot of the critics who said that. But, I mean, this is what it really means to be a kid, to explore, I mean, it's like this. It's such an alien world to us and to also them. These kids are exploring. It has a very Peanuts-like vibe to it at times, almost. A very, how do I say it? I mean, it is what childhood is about. The ending is not what you expect. It is a very cinematic ending, a very movie magical moment.
Yes.
You do not see coming at all.
No, no. Just leave it at that. But it is a surprising ending. I think some people are kind of taken aback by it. It's funny too. I thought there was a lot of funny stuff in it. I mean, I was, because I think Brooklyn Prince and the kids, the other kids that are in the movie are they're funny. I don't care what anybody says, they are funny. And
if anyone's a kid, any child, anyone who was a kid, you remember doing stuff like this. I don't care what your background was. We all do stuff like this.
Absolutely. And but I do get the sense when I was sitting there watching the film with a kind of upper crust audience, it's playing at one theater here in Atlanta, and it's the upper crust. Usually the blue hairs go to this theater to go see, Victoria and Abdul or something like that. But so they've got this movie, and me and my friend Brian were sitting there, and we were howling through a lot of it. But we were the only people really laughing. The other people, I wonder if the other people thought that this was horrifying, that this was the horrifying world of the poor, and there's no place for laughter here because there's danger around every corner. The kids are, wandering around near the traffic. There might be predators down the hallway. The mother's turning tricks while her daughter is in the bathtub. It's yes, there's danger there, but the movie shows that there can be like a squalor going on, but there can be joy there too.
Right.
And the mother is irresponsible and so forth, but she's also a good mother, I think. I mean, she's definitely paying attention to her child. She knows where she is. Well, maybe not all the time, but I don't know. I don't want to. It does become difficult when you're trying to categorize the mother as to is she a good mother, is she not? I don't know.
I think I don't know if I agree 100%. Just given some of the things but I don't. Given her background, also given the situation, I don't think she knows any better. So I mean. So I understand what you're saying. I mean, I don't know if I want to go. I don't know if I want to make that pronouncement one way or the other yet.
Well, I think the movie just lets you. Let's just put it this way: the movie just lets you figure out how you feel about it.
Yes,
it's like
that's a great point.
It doesn't try and dictate to you, the moral underpinnings of things at all.
Right. It doesn't preach. It does not preach, which is nice. It's nice. It's not a moralizing. It's not one way or the other. That's what's really interesting. And I have to say, you bring up American Honey, we can bring up Fish Tank. It's very like Sean Baker almost feels like an acolyte of Andrea Arnold.
Yes.
It seems like in many ways. With this and Tangerine, there's definitely I mean, that was a very good point to bring up American Honey. Very, very good.
there's definitely some kind of kindred connection there that's very. But anything that you might think, I mean, I think we've characterized the Florida Project very well, and I think that you've anything that you might. I just think that we've said it very well, told you what to expect from it. And just expect really, really great things from it. It's a really, really terrific movie. It's a big screen movie too. Don't think that this will be something that'll work better at home, because it's really a beautiful movie to see on the big screen.
So does it look like the Florida Project and Call Me by Your Name will be the two indie darlings at the Oscars?
I think so. I mean, those two and Lady Bird, I think.
Lady Bird definitely.
Lady Bird is gonna really kick some ass, I think.
I just gotta say, isn't it weird that Lady Bird and LBJ are out at the same time?
That is weird.
That's a very good point.
No one's pointed that out yet. But